Year after year, ladies and gentlemen, we continue to shine as a tiny island on the international sporting stage. The man we're honouring tonight started golfing with his uncle when he was only 9 years old. This year, he took on a superpower and won the US Open.
Graeme McDowell's expert.
Graeme McDowell,
the first Irish.
Your new champion is Major McDowell.
I've dreamed this all my life. You know, wow, this thing feels amazing.
When Graeme was a kid, he was always very outgoing, always wanting to be part of a team, very good at school, very ambitious. And mind you, when he got to the age of 8 or 9, it was golf all the way.
His father used to bring him down every Saturday to the 9-hole course here. That's where they spent their time on a Saturday. You could see it, the talent was there. He had the ability, you know. You really saw how he was developing, and his Uncle Yule always helped him along to practice for up-and-coming tournaments. If he asked me how my swinging all looks, I tell him. If I see anything wrong, I would say to him. And when he's home here, I go out with him, and he'd tell me to keep his eye on him. If I see any wee thing at all, I would say to him. That's the way he is.
15 feet right should be the target of the pin, but gosh, he played that well.
It's lovely that Dad's retired and able to go with them, and you know, you feel there's always part of the family with him.
He's always looking out for you. You're in the crowd. I mean, you can see him looking for you all the time, you know. And apparently you can hear me speak. You know, if I said something to somebody, as Caddy tells me, you can pick your voice out, even among that many people.
He's pretty much down to earth. You wouldn't think he's a major champion, because he's just Graeme. Everybody sees him as Graeme, that's what he is.
You see him doing so well, it's unbelievable, but I mean, every week we're rooting for him.
The Sunday morning before he went to play, and he said to me, "Happy Father's Day, Dad." He says, "I haven't got you." And I says, "Well, that big cup at the top of the course there, that'd be nice, you know." So he says, "Well, I'll do my best." You know, just jokingly, of course.
America, your new champion.
He's got a good engine as well, as his Uncle Yule will tell you. He's got a good belly, as he would say, a Portrush man, you know.
You know, he's a class act, he's a complete player. He's got a fabulous short game. He's one of the best putters I know of. You know, and we're lucky that he's an Irish player, and he's able to keep us all on a high at the moment.
As a fellow pro, we see what he does behind the scenes, and he's worked hard, he's stuck to his guns, and you know, he's really done the job behind the scenes to get that win.
Congrats, Graeme. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, it was great to see him win, and it definitely spurred me on a bit.
Well done, bro. We knew you could do it. Keep our nets on.
Absolutely brilliant as usual, outstanding.
Well, if it was never to do more than he did as an amateur, I would have still have been very proud of him, but it's just, we've just moved into another world at the minute, you know.
Tell me about there playing as a professional golfer, like, it's just unbelievable. I mean, it's something you couldn't dream of. I mean, we're all golfers here in Portrush, and everybody comes up to you, you know, like, you must be the proudest man on earth. There's no doubt about that. I certainly am.
To present the People of the Year Award for Sporting Endeavour, please welcome the Minister for Tourism, Culture and Sport, Mary Hanafin, and golfing legend Christy O'Connor Jr.
Cordially, each year our sporting heroes bring us great joy at local level, at national level and indeed at international. And this year has been no exception. Across a wide range of sports there have been some magnificent achievements, but probably none more so than the US Open. Graeme McDowell became the first European in 40 years and the first Irishman ever to win this prestigious championship.
Yes, Minister. Yes, Minister, he certainly did. And may I take a couple of seconds just to congratulate the other wide spectrum of people who have received this incredible award this evening. But here I am to talk about a wonderful player, a guy I saw win the Scottish Open a couple of years ago, and I thought, this guy is probably one of the greatest players I will ever see in my life. I befriended Jack Nicklaus, and not name-dropping, has become a great friend of mine. But the golf that this Graeme McDowell man has played in the last few years is quite unbelievable. As you know, there's only 4 majors per year, and for him to go and take the US Open in America and bring it home to Ireland, I think is quite unbelievable, self-explanatory. And to be here tonight to me is a massive privilege. Graeme, fantastic, well done. It's wonderful, and that you should achieve this achievement. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, for his skill, for his flair, and for lifting the spirits of the nation, it gives me great pleasure to present the Sportsperson of the Year award to Graeme McDowell.
You two know each other. Come in here to me, Graeme. Well done.
Oh, thank you.
Well done. I have to ask you what it was like to win that award. Certainly watching you with the trophy, you seem to be holding it like a baby or like a boy who was taking the ball and going home, basically.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how that happened, but you know, obviously it was one of the more emotional days of my life. You know, I've dreamed of winning major championships all my golfing life, as has Christy, I'd imagine. And you know, to win the US Open at Pebble Beach, one of the most iconic golf courses in the world, on Father's Day with my dad there, was a pretty special moment in my life. And I guess that was why I was hugging it so tightly.
Absolutely. Speaking of family, it's clear that you have a big family behind you at home in Portrush, including your uncle Yule. He seems like some man entirely. What was the party like when you got home?
Yeah, obviously I have a very close-knit family up the north coast of Ireland. You know, Ireland's home and always will be home. There's nothing I love better than going back to the north coast and spending some time with my family. There's been a few parties, shall we say. You know, I always knew I'd know how to celebrate one. I wasn't ever sure if I could ever win one, but yeah, we've did it proud.
Well, you did. You
Thank
absolutely did. Minister, these awards are so important. Why do you think they're so important to the nation?
I think they're important not just for the recipients here tonight. I think they represent groups of people all over the country who, on a weekly basis, on a daily basis, are actually making a difference. So whether it is somebody who's caring, mothers who are giving their love, people who are volunteering in their local communities, and people who inspire, like Graeme, Ireland is a better place because of all of these people. So the people tonight represent all of those people all over the country, and to all of those people I say thank you.
Absolutely. Well said. Christy, we roared you on over the years, and now we're roaring on the new generation, Graeme included. Ryder Cup's coming up very, very shortly. How are you feeling about it?
I'm feeling very, very powerful. It probably was the hardest pick for Montgomery. That, you know, there was 9 or 10 guys he could have chosen for that team. I think he's picked the best team, and we're very, very strong. And just go with the bookies, never get it wrong. And their Americans are offering 7-4, and Europe is offering like 4-7 on. So I'm on Europe anyway this year, and I'm on this guy all the time. This guy plays such incredible game of golf that I've ever seen in my whole life.
I mean, you're not bad in the Ryder Cup either, Christy.
And don't forget we've Padraig Harrington and Rory McIlroy on the team as well.
Absolutely.
So any European team which has 3 Irish players, I'd say watch out America.
Well, indeed. Graeme, I was just going to ask you, you've already played very, very well at Celtic Manor. It's been a very happy hunting ground for you already this year. How are you feeling heading into this? Yeah,
I'm very excited about it. I think we have a really great team on paper. It's not played in paper, of course. I'm very proud, obviously, to be part of the 3 Irishmen on the team this time around. And you know, Celtic Manor's a pretty good place for me. I won the Wales Open there in June, and I'm excited about it. But you know, we're very excited to be here tonight. You know, I feel very humbled to be accepting an award tonight. You know, when I'm surrounded by so many courageous and inspirational people, and you know, it's very humbling to accept an award tonight.
Harry, you deserve it.
Can I just say,
yes,
by the way, that I think Montgomery made a fantastic choice in giving Padraig Harrington, 3-time winner of major titles, a pick in this team. I think he's going to be extremely strong. I think he'll be instrumental, you know, in those guys, and chatting to them the night before the tournament. I don't think he's made a wrong choice in any way in that way, and I think Padraig will be massive strength to the team.
We're delighted to hear that. Christy, thank you so much. Minister, thank you so much for making the presentation. You've got a daddy long legs there, we'll get rid of it. And Graeme, congratulations on being our Sportsperson of the Year Award for the People of the Year Awards 2010. Thank you so much.